Shout out DG Product, you hear me?
What I'm doing now is, it's a legal matter to where Saneter has threatened to harm my family. He has called my elderly mother, which is criminal. That's elder abuse. He's called her almost 20 times a day. She's sick. She's 82 years old. She's not sick, but she's recovering from a major surgery. He is harassing her. She's upset. She's crying. He's threatening to go put videos of my elderly mother on the internet. He's calling my sister and her husband. He even called my son. Saneter, that's criminal behavior. So why would I give him money? Think about it. Why would I give him anything? Whether he deserves it or not, he's tied my hands to where he's doing criminal activity. He's harassing me. He's trying to extort me with Jabari. And I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, what do I do? Now, about the money, I want to, and I'm going to contact Eventbrite. The second half, the second debate, that money didn't pay out. I believe Eventbrite is going to refund it. I really hope so. I'm not sure. Now, the first half of the money, Saneter had his account linked. I'm going to say this again. He had his account linked to the Eventbrite. Okay? His bank account linked to the Eventbrite. I put his information. And I also put in someone else's bank information.
His bank account linked to the Eventbrite. I put his information. And I also put in someone else's bank information.
His bank account linked to the Eventbrite. I put his information. And I also put in someone else's bank information.
At this point, $3,000 has been paid out into a bank account. It's like a type of, I guess you could call it escrow. It's just there. I'm not touching it. I'm not using it. I will give people their money back if they want it, or I will, do what I need to do, what the people decide. I actually was talking to Killing Priest about it, and some other people saying, what should I do with this? Because the way they're acting, why would I hand money over from the people to Saneter and Jabari when they are the ones who are harassing me? Jabari is complicit with Saneter harassing my elderly mother. We're not in high school or grade school. He even had said in the email, if you look at it, Brother Garfield, he said, your mother is stealing too. So he's complicit with this man, Saneter, calling my 82-year-old mother.
Who is?
Jabari's complicit with Saneter.
Okay.
Because you see in the email where he's like, oh, your mom stole from us. And I'll let people know. So he's okay with Saneter harassing my mother. He's saying, I'm going to file criminal charges against you and your mom. Since he's so smart, legally, he's complicit with Saneter's behavior and harassing my mom. He never said, oh, Saneter shouldn't be contacting your mother. She's 82. I'm going to leave your mom out. No, in his email, because he's slimy. All of you were right. I had to find out for myself. He is not a priest of Ma'at. He is not. He is one of Saneter's flying monkeys right now. Saneter is a high-level narcissist, and Jabari is a tool in his shed. So he's being used for all of this. Because at the end of the day, and let me just wrap it up, Saneter is mad because I don't want to be abused or be with him anymore, that I finally divorced him and moved on. He has been threatening me for years that if I move on, he's going to make a scene and go public about it. It's not about this money. Do you think Saneter's worried about $3,000? And if it's so bad, why doesn't he give his friend Jabari the $1,000 and then deal with me collecting it on a private matter, right? I thought we were married. Why doesn't he say, here, Jabari, here's $1,000, and let me just deal with my wife over here about this? If I'm such his wife, right? Because no, he knows I divorced him. But even with the divorce, if it's so that he wants to wrap it up and make it private and do the right thing, why doesn't he just give his Mayweather $1,000 for nothing? Because he didn't plan on giving you anything. Oh, another thing. Once I told him I was going to tell you and that I have proof, because I have witnesses, once I said I'm going to let you know that he wasn't going to pay you, then he started telling you he's going to pay you. That's it. That's everything in a nutshell. So I don't know what else you want me to say.
All right. Let me ask you this. You had said earlier that Saneter owes you because somebody said to me that, I know we spoke about it earlier. Yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
About him actually owing you $12K. Is that correct?
Yes, he does. Yes. Privately. And I don't want to really have this part recorded because it's about my relationship with him.
Okay, all right. So don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't.
Yeah, but we were married. I worked for him and we were married. Everything was tied into him. All of my bank accounts, my everything. So do the math. Saneter is very vindictive. He wants me to be walking around with nothing, even though, I trusted him as a husband. So, but pretty much he had access to everything of mine. And I just have to, take the loss because it's worth it to get away from Saneter. It's worth it. It really is.
All right. One last question. So you're not. So are you just gonna press the button and give everybody a refund, or are you just gonna wait this out and see what happens?
Exactly. At this point, I'm going to have to probably get legal counsel because Jabari, I think he's pretending to have legal counsel. Because once they started, I already know this much legally, that once they started threatening my life, harassing me, it became a different matter. Now, if someone out there wants their money back, they can get their money back. This is what I wanted to do in the first place. But then I'm going to be honest, I got scared too because he was really serious. When he started saying he's going to go have people go to my sister's house, my sister lives in New York, and when he said he knows where my mom lives, that's when I didn't do the refunds. If he hadn't said that, I would have just pushed the refund button for everybody. But he was threatening me, and he was going crazy threatening me. And so I was I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared. Because Saneter has pulled butcher knives on me, and he has been to prison for doing violent stuff. He's hit me in my face. That day we went to the debate with you and Gorilla Keeper, when we went to go eat, afterward, he was telling me that I was flirting with you, that I wanted to be with you, and we were in the restaurant. I was like, I want to be with you. Because remember, you were lost, and I was like, help them find out how to get here. Remember that? Right. When he was like, why? You want to be with them? And then we got in an argument, and he left the restaurant at midnight. Left me there in Brooklyn. And I was standing outside the restaurant and I called my sister, which was embarrassing. Because, they don't know anything about us fighting. Well, they do now, but I was like, can you believe he left me here? So then he drove up and came back, and I was so angry. I got in the car, and I slammed the car door. And I said, take me home. He hit me in my face really hard.
He hit me in my face really hard.
He hit me in my face really hard. You see, bright light? And I was like, oh my God. And of course he's used to Cynthia and him wrestling and fist fighting.
And I was like, oh my God. And of course he's used to Cynthia and him wrestling and fist fighting.
And I was like, oh my God. And of course he's used to Cynthia and him wrestling and fist fighting. So he thought I was going to hit him back. I was just shocked. I was sitting there shocked. And he thought, I guess he's like, now what, BITCH? What? What's up? What's up? I guess that's how they could do it with him and her. And I was just shocked. And I said, oh my God, take me. That was the beginning of the end. So right then is when I was like, okay, I'm getting. So when you guys see us online and all this stuff, I was already done. I was already done with him. Yeah, he's violent. So when he was threatening me, I took it seriously. He hit me in my face really hard. You see, bright light. And I was like, oh my God. And of course he's used to Cynthia and him wrestling and fist fighting. So he thought I was going to hit him back. I was just shocked. I was sitting there shocked. And he thought, I guess he's like, now what, BITCH? What? What's up? What's up? I guess that's how they could do it with him and her. And I was just shocked. And I said, oh my God, take me. That was the beginning of the end. So right then is when I was like, okay, I'm getting. So when you guys see us online and all this stuff, I was already done. I was already done with him. Yeah, he's violent. So when he was threatening me, I took it seriously. And really, I know you're recording this and I gave you permission, but I don't want this played publicly. If you could do that, I'd curse me out and I'll go crazy and start cursing him out again. If you see me, I have a temper. He's really a high-level narcissist. So I would appreciate if this doesn't get, like the part I just told you, I would appreciate if that doesn't get played. But yeah, I believed he was going to do something violent to my family and my mother. I sure did. I still do.
Let me ask you this. What if you just send him the money and just call it a day? And that ends everything.
Well, unfortunately, I can't do that now because he's been threatening my mother, threatening my sister. It's more of a legal matter. First of all, number one, they didn't do the debate. Did you do the debate maybe I missed it? He said you guys did. He said you guys did do the debate.
When he said that?
He said that to me when I was telling him, let's just give everybody their money back again. Because then he called me, cursed me out. I said, why don't you just give everybody their money back? He said, they did the debate, DITCH. Now he's just calling me BITCH all the time because he knows I'm done with him. So he said, you guys did the debate. And I said, wow, I didn't see it. I must have missed it. I know you guys didn't do the debate. So I said, why don't you have them at least do the debate? I don't want this played publicly. If you could do that, I don't, because he will go crazy. He's taken pictures of me using the bathroom. He's done so many evil things throughout the years, like recorded me. Like he'll talk about my mom and curse me out.
Now, she's saying that Garfield called her, right? And this is why Rawbon said, Garfield, you got to find the receipts. You got to find that email, because that email tells you everything. Let's go to the email with Jabari, right? This is January 22nd. She forwarded the email from Jabari, right? Look what it says. I say, you funny. What you doing on Killer Priest? You driving that man crazy. Now, if I was with her, why am I not pushing up on her? You know what she said? I left my phone at the podcast. So, hey, I just had 3 questions I wanted to get on record with your permission. So you see me, I'm requesting to answer these questions. If you're willing, call me. See, she had my number because she asked for my number through Killer Priest. So when I called Killer Priest and he said, yo, what's up? This was, hold on a second, so I could be right on point. I called Killer Priest 9 o'clock in the morning. West Coast time is 6 o'clock. He's like, she right here, and gave her the phone. What is she doing right beside somebody at 6 o'clock in the morning? What's that all about? What's that all about? 6 o'clock in the morning? Oh, man. But let me go back to this audio, man. This audio is funny. This audio is funny as hell.
But yeah, I believed he was going to do something violent to my family and my mother. I sure did. I still do.
Let me ask you this. What if you just send him the money and just call it a day? And that ends everything.
Well, unfortunately, I can't do that now because he's been threatening my mother, threatening my sister.
Let me ask y'all this. Where did that $6,800 go? That's what I want to know. Where did it go? Where did it go? This is what I want to know. The $6,800, it never went to some. And this is where I'm on Saneter's side. There's no record. We have no record of it going there. Where is it going?
You know, where does it say that Saneter and Jabari can extort people, harass elderly women, harass me, and get what they want? What is this, the mafia? I thought they were the ma'at of all ma'at and ballots and godliness. I thought they were the truth. Where does it say that you can extort people and harass elderly women and lie on women, especially a woman that you said is your wife, and then I'm supposed to hand money over to them?
Oh, man. All right, man. I mean, I think that's enough right there. And I want to say thank you. And I hope everything works out with you on Sonnet. Well, I don't know. Well, it's not going to work
You know
out.
what? Don't even leave this. All I want Saneter to do is leave me alone. All I want Saneter to do is leave me alone. If he does the debate, guys do the debate, then I even would possibly think about sending you the money, and you can just distribute it. Because
I don't want to be involved with this money at all.
no, but that's the thing. See where my the burden lies with me. I wish I wasn't even involved in it either, because I swear he's such a knucklehead, emotional knucklehead, that you want to hear something crazy? This knuckleheaded, eye-bucking minstrel named Saneter, he had the Eventbrite linked to his bank account, Garfield. I want you to send I hope this is still recording. Do you know that?
So if it's linked to his account, what happened?
Well, being the genius that he is, he got emotional one day. I can't remember what it was. I think he took some bad advice from someone, and they told him to cancel his card or he lost it. One of the two. I don't think he lost it. I think somebody told him to cancel it. So he canceled the card, the bank account number. And
Debit card, right?
whatever it was that linked, yeah. So then I told him, before the debate even happened, I said, you gotta give me the new information. 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 He never gave it to me. So it defaulted, and because you have Eventbrite. It defaulted to another bank account. I swear before God, and I could prove it. I can take a screenshot and send the picture of the default account and his account. So if I was trying to steal from him, why was this bank account linked?
Alrighty, I think you have said more than enough. Alright, but I still hope you guys end up being friends after all of this.
We will never be friends.
We will never be friends.
We will never be friends.
Oh man, but it's
I
still
don't see how you could be friends with somebody like that, but that's your business.
I don't see how you could be friends with somebody like that, but that's your business.
I don't see how you could be friends with somebody like that, but that's your business.
Listen, don't worry about me. Me and Saneter got a weird relationship.
Same with me. I get online and praise him and tell people what a god he is, and then he curses me out on the internet and tells me to shut the F up or source.
I get online and praise him and tell people what a god he is, and then he curses me out on the internet and tells me to shut the F up or source.
I get online and praise him and tell people what a god he is, and then he curses me out on the internet and tells me to shut the F up or source. Because I told Jabari that there's slavery in Kemet. And then he continues to use that as a slogan because that's supposed to be funny and cute. Why would I be married to somebody like that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But again, I hope y'all end up being friends one day because y'all was intimate and y'all had a relationship. So at the end of the day, y'all was married, and I think y'all at least let it be amicable to the point where y'all could be friends. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You never know.
Right. I just don't want to be public with it. He can do all his, exposés that he swore to God he'd never do. He's such a hypocrite. He's like, when I would go on my channel after he would publicly disrespect me, and I'd get upset and say, I'm tired of disrespect, he would say, why are you taking that to the people? But he is the one who likes to take stuff public and do exposés and use people's parents and children.
Do exposés and use people's parents and children.
Do exposés and use people's parents and children. That's just fine. I'm not doing that. So all I want is to be peaceful with Saneter, to move forward. Like everyone, if you notice, he can say that he can call Jaja Ali up. He can say that he can call up Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar. He can say that all he wants. He can say that he can call up Young Pharaoh, but I know he can't. And General Seti. This is a pattern. People don't want to deal with him anymore because he is not right. The way he treats people, he threatens people, he records people, he takes pictures of people when they're sleeping, and he takes pictures of people when they're using the bathroom. He's sick. I would never be friends with someone like that, but I will move forward and just ignore him like those people that I named. I just want to pretend he never existed.
So he's calling you now on Killer Priest's phone. I don't get that part.
No, he's calling Killer Priest's phone. Okay. See, that's another thing. He's calling people.
I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. What's up, Rob on? I'm gonna leave that part for tomorrow.
A lot of this stuff is about accountability, bro. Everybody that know me in this shit, you don't know nothing personal about me. You don't see me going on niggas' line doing none of that. If I'm banging, it's about information, or I might talk a little too much shit about certain things. But when it gets to this type of shit, I'm not involved in it. Why I get involved? Because you involve someone that's now family to me and a child in it. He doesn't even want to take responsibility for that. Dude don't want to pick the phone. Well, you could have talked. How? I'm calling your phone, bro. I got the messages telling you, yo, this is what this person is doing. Let's be clear here, so everybody's listening. You said that my girl's 17-year-old daughter is a prostitute, getting pimped by the pimp who is pimping her. This is where we at. This is what your woman does. She did that. Then tried to, I'm talking about her older daughter. She doesn't have another older daughter. Where are you getting this from? That's the problem. So the first step is to handle it behind the scenes. Go get that fucking broad, bro. Get her. You don't want to get her. All right, now this is where we at now. So if we here now, everybody listening to this shit, you can't clean this shit up, bro. You can't. I don't know how Garfield held on it for that long. I would have been put that out. I'm looking at this shit like, yo, bro, why is you involving a 17-year-old girl? And then now you in my messages telling me all this other shit. I don't even care about none of that, bro. I told you I don't give a fuck about the internet. No, bro, I don't care about this shit. What I care about is me contacting you as a man, not on the internet, and telling you, nigga, this is my girl's daughter. Keep her out of this. Keep her out of this.
Saneter and me never had when I mean no problems, we never had no problems. He can't point out to a time when we had a problem. What you do is you've been the worst human being since you've been with that woman. You've been the worst person since you've been with that woman. But once this woman got involved in your life, started coming on your channel, I'm the best debater, I'm the champion, and this and that, and you just turned into that like a major simp, yo. The shit was just crazy. It's like some clown shit. I've never seen Saneter like this. Then all the moderators start falling out because she feels she's a queen bee. So she now has to like check everybody. All of a sudden, this person is not on the channel no more. I never had a problem with Saneter. I still don't really have a problem with him. The problem is you are allowing her to dictate your mindset towards other people who you've been with the whole time. You can't allow that. And then on top of it, if me and you, if she's your woman or your wife, why is she going all the way over to kill a priest though? What is that all about? What's going on? Why you right beside him at 6 o'clock in the morning? Then you're going to deny if you mess with him. I'm saying you probably did. You probably did. And that's crazy. I'm not going back to you. I'm not going back to you. I'm not being with you after you all on the dude's video and show and all that stuff. I mean, come on. And on top of it, a lot of the stuff she's saying sounds crazy, family, but she's kind of mental, in my opinion. But she must be doing some shit he never had before in his life. Yo,
or she got something on him and he gotta tuck his tail. You heard? When did I ever have a problem with Saneter?
Never.
Anybody?
Never.
Started heating up during Polite though. So that Polite situation, I'm a little different than all of y'all because I just never liked the nigga. Because I know he was a scammer nigga. So I never liked him. And Saneter was smart to keep me away from him. Smart man. When this situation happened, this is where you see the little rift. But it ain't no real shit like that. But I'm like, yo, fam, you been up north before. He pled guilty. Nigga, yo, wait, he called me. He told me. I'm like, yo, my nigga, you that easy to manipulate, bro? How you let this nigga tell you anything, bro? You guilty, nigga. I don't need to see nothing else, nigga. I already know what it is. You're going to jail for doing something to that little girl. Period. End of discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the receipts speak for themselves. Why is your girl allowed to be online talking about 17-year-old girls? That's what the fuck I want to know. And you can't even take accountability for that. So at that point, I can't fuck with you no more. You want some other shit, my nigga. Yo, I can't believe I almost risked my freedom for this nigga, bro. Yeah, son, I'm done with this shit. I ain't got nothing to say. Niggas are scammers. That's what you heard. I don't give a fuck. And that's what it is. I didn't know this shit. Garfield never let me hear this shit. I never heard it. Somebody lying. That's what we all could agree with. Somebody lying, bro. And he asked the question, who got the money? I don't give a fuck. Fuck Polite. I've been told niggas about him. Told niggas, no, I'm not fucking with him. I am gonna fuck with him. I'm not fucking with him no more. Damn, he's doing this. You nigga got this nigga video still up on the channel. Come on, man. At some point, niggas can't keep on ignoring this shit, bro. Hold on. Somebody want to say something to you. Yeah.
I just wanted to say, as for Napah, I don't know her. I really don't know that lady. I maybe spoke to her a few times through other people in the community back in like 2018, but I don't know her at all. All this stuff she's saying about me is just all made up. Like, I don't even understand it, like why I'm being targeted.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. What's that? I'm looking at the chat. I'm seeing people how's Rob Bourne involved in this? His woman went on live and said that my girl is a prostitute and that her pimp is pimping her daughter out. This is why Rob Bourne is involved. Rob Bourne said, okay, Saneter may not know that she's on live doing this. But then when I'm looking at this, he's on the phone with him. So that means you're letting her say this. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Let me call the brother. Don't pick up the phone. Call the nigga again. Don't pick up the phone. Text the nigga. Bro, she's saying I said all of this stuff, bro. She's saying that I was talking about her. She's saying that I fucking told him to leave her. She's saying that I got pictures of her in my fucking phone, bro. This is what she's claiming Saneter is telling him about me.
You know what? I believe that.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, yo, bro, I never talked about this girl. I don't know nothing about her. I know some things, but it ain't none of my business because I don't get involved in none of that. I'm not your friend on Facebook, Instagram. I don't go on your YouTube. I don't watch you. I don't have nothing to do with you, bro. The only time I ever sent Saneter a picture when I saw Tahaka Bay doing, I said, yo, damn, son, them niggas got the good. They going in. Look at this shit. You all right, bro? That's it. You don't have me saying nothing. Why would I say leave the girl? Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm watching just like all the other interviews are watching. So if y'all keep asking why I'm involved, bro, this to me ain't got nothing to do with no debate. Now, it's just interesting that we all get to see this other stuff come out. Don't get tricked, y'all. Listen to what was being said. You better not give nobody no refunds back. And then all of these threats is coming out. So I just find it strange that all of this shit is going on. Money disappeared. Nigga back together. Couples are gonna fight. They gonna say some crazy shit. Some shit might get violent somewhere. That ain't none of my business. That's between them and him. I'm saying that's just some shit. Sadly, it happens. Well, my nigga, when you start adding in little girls and shit like that, we got a problem. You got a problem. And this dude, to this day, right now, he won't even admit to it. They gonna be doing that shit again. But it's cool. Y'all just got the information. Y'all choose to do what y'all do. But it appears to me the community's gonna do what they always do. You knew Polite was a scamming ass nigga when he did Cargo Mania. But defending this shit is crazy.
First of all, when Napah was addressing it, he tried to act like he was ignorant to the conversation, but he was on the phone with her while she was live. He was lying to Rob Bourne and got caught. That's the hypocrisy. That's what he does. He wants her to go out there and do it. He wanted to, so he could hide his hand. How many videos have you ever seen me made of Saneter? Even when he goes in, I sit back and chill. I don't even do nothing. With the whole Polite thing, I went in twice. I took the videos. 3-4 times, and I took the videos down. I'm not into that. She reached out to me through Killer Priest. Who reached out to who? Who reached out to who? You know what she wanted to send me? And she wanted to send to she sent to all the mods at the same time too, I think. About this email about what's going on with Jabari and the threatening and all that stuff. Hold on, let me show y'all this other email, because there's another email. She wrote an email cease and desist. Attaches an official, see, to Jabari Osaze, Sa, BCC, me, see right here? She sent all of us this email. This is when she reached out to me originally. Because he called me and said, what's your email? Attaches an official cease and desist document directed to Jabari Osaze, Frank Gary, and all constituents and associates who are in violation of the civil rights of Napah Shadah, aka Anastasia Leon, aka Stacey Thompson Leon. She got so many goddamn names, we don't even know who the hell this person is. This is a demand for all public defamation facilitated by social media outlets. Further legal action against Mr. Osaze, Mr. Gary, aka Saneter, will ensue. And then she have the cease and desist letter with him. This is when she first reached out to me. And if you look here, she forwarded the email to me. And you see, I emailed her back and said, January 23rd, 11:03 p.m. I said, you funny, what you doing? I said, what you doing on Killer Priest? You driving that man crazy. She said, I left my phone at Podcraft. What is the Podcraft? That's Killer Priest Podcraft. So then I asked her, I had 3 questions, If you're willing, call me. Boom. Everything. What's she talking about?
Yeah, that shit crazy. Because she took the videos down, she on there acting like she never said none of this shit that I'm fucking addressing Saneter about.
Respect your ass. He's just a loving person. You niggas are trash. And then your bitch is all up in his face, Rob Orn. Your dirty ass pass around, jump off hoe ass ex-prostitute. I have the same pimp as my teenage daughter. Yeah, those are facts. I had the same pimp as my teenage daughter. Those are facts. I had the same pimp as she said, not me, because they're going to use those. They're going to use that soundbite. She had the same pimp as her teenage daughter. But fucking Garfield big ups that bitch in his chat when she's talking about me and Saneter, calling the HOK pedos. This is what he did, Garfield.
We gonna stop right here. If you gonna run your fucking mouth and try to hide and try to clean it up and think you deleted it and niggas don't got it, this is what I addressed Saneter about offline. This is fucking violation, my nigga. You said it's all fact. You supposed to provide that. And then you saying niggas is talking about pedos on Saneter. Nigga, there is pedos on Saneter, nigga.
And then you saying niggas is talking about pedos on Saneter. Nigga, there is pedos on Saneter, nigga.
And then you saying niggas is talking about pedos on Saneter. Nigga, there is pedos on Saneter, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Let's get to it. Polite is a pedo. Gorilla, what's that? What's his name? Mighty Hebrew sex offender. What's the nigga Nature Boy? This is public information. We can talk about it in a public, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? She said she never said it. You heard it. So they the king of the receipts, right? You don't know her name. You don't know her. We show you the girl. She in school. Like, what are you talking about? That's why I'm pissed off. Don't even want to take accountability for this shit, bro. Talking about, yo, I never called your woman a bitch and that. Yeah, I'm gonna call her a bitch 10 times, nigga, for violating. Period. Fuck is you talking about? I don't care, bro. I never talked about you. I never said nothing personal about you in public. I never talked about your fucking woman in public. How come all these scamming niggas is on the chin? How come this nigga is protecting brother fucking Polite? How come brother Polite videos is still on your fucking channel, my nigga? The one that got 690,000 views is still on your channel. What am I supposed to say? What are we supposed to say? Oh, fuck it, you know, that was before we knew about it, so we just gonna leave it up there. If you work for a company and you brought in millions of dollars, or whatever company you work for, and something like this came out, and you got convicted of it, your whole shit, we no longer associate with Brother Polite. We no longer, them niggas is making commercials, them niggas is taking everything down, them niggas is like, if you ever bought any products, we're gonna give you a refund. That's what they do to show that they're really sorry for something that this individual did because we had no knowledge upon it. That's what the people do in the real world.
Rob Orn, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between, what is a cult? What's a cult?
A group of people that follows a religious leader. You could say that. You could go by the definition because, you know, it's a group of people that idolizes a specific leader or specific rituals, etc.
I got, a cult is a term in most contexts pejorative for a relatively small group which is typically led by a charismatic and self-appointed leader who tightly controls its members, requiring unwavering devotion to a set of beliefs and practices which are considered deviant.
So yeah, that's a cult. So what do you mean by that? What's the purpose of that?
It seems like when you have a guy that can do all this sort of stuff to you, and she's definitely in some sort of denial about the true nature. Like she accepted the true nature on these calls, but now I think she's still on the show, right? She's back a part of the show.
You hear me, brother?
If you
This does sound cultic.
if you can
It
go,
does sound like they got a bunch of mindless followers running around. Hey, yo, it's crazy when you listening to what the person is saying,
that's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
you just like I'm saying,
Bro,
so,
she got this laundry list. Like she's venting. Garfield tried to end this conversation probably 3 or 4 times, and she just wouldn't stop. She had to vent about this one guy that she had all these issues with. She running down, she just snitching, she dry snitching, she involving other people, she doing it all, bro. And lo and behold, she right back over there.
You could say the same thing like people beefing with Saab. We could go down the list. We can make a whole list of this.
Well, that's my point.
Look,
that's
we can
my
make
point.
it from
Like,
Inky.
you
Look,
Coach,
you could go. Hold on. We could go Inky, Nine Lex. You could go me. You could go Young Pharaoh. We could go all the way down the line, son, and you'll see people. I can't fuck with Saneter. I won't never go back on there no more. And then, baby, 2 years later, nigga pop back up, right?
So you don't believe that's a cult type of behavior? So when you see Dr. York raping these little kids and having sex with everybody's wife, and you stay on that property every day knowing this, bro, how is that different from what's happening over there right now? What's the difference?
Yeah, I wouldn't make that comparison because that's a total different thing. That's like real like molesting type of shit. I won't make that comparison.
All right, so I could punch you in the face. I could call you the bitch word. I can do all this other stuff. But you're saying that I can't compare that to somebody that molested some kids. Bro, you're not. Now you sound like see,
brother. No, this is
right here, bro.
Nah, I get what you're saying, but I can never make that symbolic, bro.
Of course,
it's no, you can't. I'm not a part of no cult, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. See, his
behavior, bro. It's cult-like behavior, man.
All right, you can call it what you want, brother.
It is.
Call it what you want.
It's like when Eddie Long could rape these little boys.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen me have a beef, a serious beef with Saneter?
That's not what I'm talking about.
No. But there were things that were said.
I'm talking about no beef.
This is what we talking about. I'm talking about that. You might see disagreement about information and that. Yo, nah, son, we can't go over there till you fix that shit. You got too much pseudo shit over there. You'll see that. And then you'll see Rob going back over there. But I'll say the shit in public, right? Now, when you talk about them other dudes, this is what I was trying to explain to you. Saneter has a business, right? Majority of them people, Inky and all of that, they always find they wiggle their way back up because they number. Hold on, let me finish. I know that. Wait a minute. Hold on, brother. You gotta let me finish, brother. Because it's a business thing to him. If I get back on here, I can promote my project. When Inky comes back on there, he just doesn't come on there talking information. The nigga selling the sea moss and all this other shit, my nigga. It's a business. And that's what they come back for because they can't do it on their own. They come back and they go kiss this nigga ring for whatever reason. That's what they doing, bro.
For whatever reason? For whatever reason, or for the reason I'm illustrating today.
No, it got nothing to do with the cult shit. I'm telling you, those niggas need bread, son, and they going back because they need the money, son. Son, what's his name? What's that little nigga name? Young Pharaoh. And motherfucking said he did the ultimate. Got out of this shit. All the other shit. This nigga had 500,000 on his own, did all this other shit, but the nigga went crazy and lost his shit. Where do we happen to see that nigga pop back up on the channel? You came back to Saneter because you wasn't doing well. We gonna team up with Saneter and we gonna do some big things, family. This is what they do. So no, I don't think it's a cult type of thing. Now, these niggas that be in the chat and all them other people, when you got pertinent information of that, what we just hearing, and you somehow block that out your head, now you could talk about the cultic shit. Them other people you talking about though, nah, son, they have a ulterior motive. and they took the ass whooping. They took the tongue lashing. They took the nigga talking about you all type of dirty ways. Cause you ain't gonna talk to me about me no fucking dirty way and think I'm gonna come back on your fucking shit. You ain't telling me none of that. That's just not happening. That don't mean I'm gonna kill you or shoot you or none of that. That just means that, no, I just have a certain principle. You ain't doing that to me, bro. That's not happening. But these dudes will lower their standards because they're not doing good, and they want to go back to daddy.
Go back
and go back to their daddy.
But man, when a man do you like this, bro, it's usually going down. And for them niggas to be kissing this nigga ring over and over and over and over, dog, to me it's just cultic, man. I don't know, bro.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. I feel you, brother.
We ain't gotta agree, just understand. But to speak to her though, man, yeah, she's foul for involving your girl or your girl's daughter into something that ain't got nothing to do with them. Yeah, she filed for that, bro. Like, okay, yeah, good job. TD Jakes with his gay allegations, right? And you're gonna see his church be packed tomorrow or whenever, yeah. Like last week, I guarantee you his church was packed out. Bro, that's wild to me.
Yeah, until they find out though. They waiting for the real info. How you said it? This is what happened with Polite, right? We gotta wait until the trial, family. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't waiting for shit, nigga. That nigga got semen on that motherfucking little girl, nigga. That nigga guilty, nigga. We ain't gotta go to no trial, nigga. I'm not waiting. These niggas wanna get all extra political because you want to save the cash cow, nigga. We need to wait. No, there ain't no wait, nigga. You been up north. You know the deal with this shit, bro.
Polite is a con artist, right? He used to tell Saneter stuff. Remember he said his stuff got thrown out and Saneter used to always come live and say, look out, watch the next court date. Court date ain't nothing to happen. I'm like, oh, they added more charges. He's like, oh, they lying. They planted it. The mother is lying. Who started the story about the mother planted the sperm? It was Saneter spreading that information courtesy of Polite. He was Polite's defense attorney to the people in the public. He didn't even know he was being used by Polite. And we're telling him, it's like me and him have a conversation. He thinks Dr. York is not guilty. I don't think people realize that. Saneter believes Dr. York is not guilty and it's a government plot. You know how many times he called me on the phone and say, yo, listen to this guy right here. I'm like, bruh, the dude is guilty, bro. It's a conspiracy. He believes that. He believes whatever Polite is saying. I don't know what Polite got on this nigga. He got the Brooklyn Magic spell times 500. Anything Polite said, that nigga run and believe it.
Respects your ass. He's just a loving person. You niggas are trash. And then your bitch is all up in his face, Rob Orn. Your dirty ass pass around, jump off hoe ass ex-prostitute. I have the same pimp as my teenage daughter. Yeah, those are facts. I had the same pimp as my teenage daughter. Those are facts. I had the same pimp as she said, not me, because they're gonna use those. They're gonna use that soundbite. She had the same pimp as her teenage daughter, but fucking Garfield big ups that bitch in his chat when she's talking about me and Saneter, calling the HOK pedos. This is what he did, Garfield.
As long as I told you don't do this, you come on and fucking do it. Fuck what you say, nigga. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. Nah, man, don't do it. You can go on your channel and do that. Don't do it. Do.
Exactly.
All right, so deal with this situation at hand.
Did I say somebody's name?
Accusing you of. That's all I'm saying.
No, this is the thing. I'm glad you're doing this.
Come on, man.
Why do I have to explain myself when people literally have ex-prostitutes as wives? Nobody's asking their wives to explain themselves. Check. However, I am Napah Shadah. Wow. You do what you do. I don't scrutinize what your ex-prostitute girlfriends and wives are doing. But I was at a...
Never mind, man. Never mind. Because you keep talking about other people, and I told you, leave that shit alone. Leave that fucking situation alone. But you don't care, man. You don't fucking listen. When I tell you something, you don't listen. Leave that shit alone. Let's just deal with what we're supposed to deal with. I specifically told you that today. And you went right back to it. Who cares about that shit? Don't bring other people into shit. Let's deal with our shit that we gotta deal with. I specifically told you that, Napah.
Don't bring other people
right to it. Like, fuck what you saying, Saneter. I'm still gonna do what the fuck I want. Come on, man. You don't need to bring everybody else in the shit. It's Garfield bitch ass. Deal with Garfield bitch ass. Deal with the fuck he talking about. You know,
I didn't say anybody's name. What are you talking about?
Prostitutes and this and that and other. So what?
Exactly.
I'm gonna be a prostitute and do what the fuck they do.
Exactly.
All right, just deal with this situation at hand.
So this is going on right now on the live, right? So y'all hear this. Y'all know what my issue is. So y'all this just happened right now. This just happened. So you heard the girl. Saneter called me, told him about it. Video's still up. Go ahead.
Somebody said her current child. She has more than one daughter. Dumb. When I said when you played the part when I said she has a teenage daughter, I said, oh, whatever I said, Wizdom. I have the same pimp as my teenage daughter. I was talking about her past. Now, how about you don't get involved in shit? Nobody said her little girl where she was all in the mix, you know, sitting on her coochie pics to brothers in the ISUPK, you know, some shit that you guys claim that I do. Yeah, well, her little girl was like a baby. I think she was like, I don't know, 12. I don't even know. I'm talking about her other daughter. And if it's not her daughter, it's definitely somebody that's in her family that she was working with, and they had the same pimp, and the person was underage. Don't fuck with me, Rapper. Okay? Y'all, check it out. And you could say, oh, Napah lies. Show me one time when I ever lied on somebody. And I'm not talking about when I'm mad and I'm arguing.
Y'all just heard that, right? So she went on this whole rant yesterday, the day before that. First is, y'all heard the video yesterday. We got the facts. Your girl is a prostitute, and her daughter is a prostitute. On the same live, you're like, we know your daughter's a prostitute. Then later on in your video, because you're that dumb, you're so stupid, you're that dumb that, well, if it's not her daughter, then it's somebody else. Hold on, I thought this were all facts here. So ain't you from the Source Up and Shut Up? You called her informant that trap people. Where is the police work? Matter of fact, where is this mystical daughter that we talking about? Where's this mystical girl, this other daughter? How old do you think she is? She's in her early 30s. She's not your age. She's not in your age bracket. If she has a daughter and the daughter's 17, that means she had the girl when she was 16, and if someone's older, what, she was pregnant at 14 or 13? 12? What the fuck are you talking about? We need those receipts. Now, the video starts with Saneter talking to this woman. He tries to check her. He has no control over her. She running the show. She's the one today that's going to tear down the whole house of consciousness. I told you, my issue with you is that this woman is up here lying and continuously lying. And then, Saneter, you said if niggas want to be prostitutes, then let them do it. So this is how we going to do it. First off, fuck that bald-headed bitch and that whole motherfucking HOK shit you repping, my nigga. Fuck all that shit. You got that woman up there lying, and I told your ass on the phone, you tried to clean it up. No, this is what we doing. You be robbing these niggas, amping them up, making up fake champs, and all this bullshit. So I told your ass on the phone, yo, I don't want to do this shit because it's going to mess up our friendship. But you're not man enough. So when I'm telling you on the phone this is a lie, the woman is on there, continue lying, but you're not man enough to stop it. You're not man enough to just be like, yo, son, yo, you lying, leave this nigga alone, bro. I never had a problem with you, or most of us in the community never had a problem with you until this woman comes around the scene. You told us out of your own mouth that you want to cry about niggas recording people. You are the king of the record. You taught the people how to do it. Even Hassan Campbell, when he recorded, what's the name, on Whack 100, he said, I learned that shit from Saneter. We want to see the informant, Miss Wizdom. We want to see that. We want to see this magical daughter or this magical female cousin that doesn't exist. We waiting to see that. We waiting to see this. But we know where all that came from. Yeah, we know where it came from. So we waiting to see it. We're waiting for this. And then you actually said if niggas want to be prostitutes, let them be a prostitute. So you talking about niggas sending coochie pictures all over the line. Show the coochie picture on the line. Show it. Show these ISUPK pictures of my girl all around the line. You the nigga that's all on the line. You the nigga that Tahaka Bay got up there for $2.99 selling your shit like hotcakes. You the nigga fucking with these weird ass niggas over here that would even do some sucker shit like that. Who does that? The number one question today, where the fuck is the money at? Saneter claiming he have these moderated debates and all this other shit. Yo, that wasn't what happened. No, nigga, you called us and told us she robbed you and took your money, nigga. That's what you called us to say. It got so bad, you even went and killed a priest chat and was like, she stole my money. But we gonna see if this is all a plot. This should go on the side. There you go, right there. What it say? What that say?
Saneter Studios. Napah ran off and stolen the money from Maya and Jabari debate.
Yeah, look it up. She got the community money with that fucking wig on, new shit, new glasses, all that. She took y'all money and flew out to Cali, my nigga. So at the end of the day, this is how I'm calling it. I'm calling it on some street shit. Both of y'all niggas scammed. You both was in on it. Oh yeah, there you go. You running around talking about this is your husband. You're on Tahaka Bay. We're not. I say that to protect myself. I love and respect him as a father figure, but I say he is my husband to keep unwanted male advances at me. Is this your father figure? What do we have here? That's your father figure? So Saneter is your father figure. This shit's starting to get real weird. I'm starting to get African Bambaataa vibes and like, yo, what do you mean this is your father figure?
I said, Saneter, we need to just give everybody their money back. I swear to God, I said this. We need to give everybody their money back, and you guys just redo it. He went crazy. He's like, listen, bitch. Excuse my language, but I just want to let you know he said that. Listen, bitch, if you do anything with that money, I'll know where your sister lives, and I will send somebody there. I know where your mama lives, too. I will send somebody there. That's not your job, and you're not going to do it. You're not going to send anything back. I said, people want their money back. They want refunds. So he went crazy on that. I hung up because he was cursing, acting crazy. He contacted me again, talking about the pay. It didn't even pay out yet at this time. It wasn't even paid out, and it's still there's an issue with the paying out too that I'm going to talk about. So he's saying things like, for Jabari, I guess, I don't know, because he's always having somebody on the phone listening. I know that. He's like, give me the code, Napah. Like he's innocent. I'm like, I'm not giving you the code to my Eventbrite. You can set up your own. I told him to set up his own Eventbrite, but I digress. So let me get back to him and the situation with the money. So he says, if you don't give me that money, oh no, that's not true. Wait. He goes, I'm paying Napah. We're gonna get the money, and we're gonna you get some, I get some, and Jabari gets some. And I said, what about Garfield? He said, F that nigga, some, I get some, and Jabari gets some. You know, he's trying to be nice, like trying to convince me, sweet talk me. He's like, baby, we're gonna split 3 ways, you know? And I said, what about Garfield? He said, F that nigga, excuse my language. He's not getting anything. It's his fault that this happened. I'm not giving him anything. And then I said, so you're gonna just keep everybody's money, didn't do the debate, but you're going to not pay Garfield but pay Jabari. See, this is my issue. It's because, you know, Garfield, I mean, you're his friend, and Jabari's his friend. So you might be saying, well, why would you care so much? Because I'm gonna let you know I was irritated. This is for the record. I was irritated by Jabari's pompousness, the way he's pompous, the way he has the audacity to pretend that he's doing ma'at, but he was being so greedy and avaricious and wanting to get paid for a debate that he did not do. He thinks he's so great that all he has to do is sit down and do a little lecture and then still get paid for a debate. They talk about me stealing from the people. No, they're trying to steal from people. They are. Because you didn't do a debate, Jabari. You know, Brother Garfield, you said it. You don't want the money because you know you didn't do a debate, right? But no, Jabari thinks that he is so above everyone that he doesn't have to deliver what he promises. All he has to do is sit down and do a little PowerPoint while Saneter praises him and calls him Mayweather, and then you can get money for that. No, you may be able to do that with the people who are brainwashed at the Shrine of Ma'at, but these are consumers who were offered a debate and they did not receive it. So I'm sitting on my end.
You know, she have a you know, it's crazy. And Rex, I wasn't even the one in charge of the debate. She has a strong disdain for Jabari. She has it because every time she get a chance to throw a shot at Jabari, she's throwing a shot at Jabari.
Me, I've already told Saneter that I don't want to be with them. That's a different subject. It's getting more volatile. Not only Saneter harassing me, Jabari starts harassing me. Mr. Zin Ma'at Priest threatening me, saying he's gonna go to the police. I thought he was so smart. This is a civil matter. This isn't a criminal matter. So he acts like he's so smart, telling me what a cease and desist is and how it works. But he's telling me he's gonna call the police and file criminal charges, and that his lawyer advised him of that.
Because of what's going on, Polite got everybody in an uproar once again like it first started. A lot of people and their grandmama flipped on me because Polite was charged with, you know what he was charged with. And so the people flipped on me as though I was being charged with that. And so they began to do, they said, damn, if we got Polite, this is our opportunity to get the nigga who we really hate, because he's the man that's making these moves. So we need to get him. And so that's what they did. They tried to go at me, and I see them trying to do it again. So I come to you today, family, and let you know we are not going to let him get away with it this time. Whatever Polite is charged with, that's on him, not on the House of Consciousness.
The plot has thickened. The plot has thickened. Oh my God, the plot has thickened. And listen, before I get the slander, before I get the hate, before I get anything, remember, Saneter did it. I think I can do it. I'm just a reporter. Remember, people, I'm just a reporter.
Here's the thing, y'all. I told y'all that I speak to Polite damn near every week or every 2 weeks because I am interested in finding out what the hell is going on. So therefore, I already got the inside information. I already knew about this shit. Listen to me when I tell you. I knew about this shit. I knew about what was going to happen. Y'all just finding out, and that's why it's crazy to y'all. Ask Zoriak if I knew about this already, because I speak to my people. So I already knew what was going down. I knew what was going to happen before it happened. I know what he copped out to.
I know what he copped out to.
I know what he copped out to.
Y'all don't know what he copped out to. Y'all don't know what he pleaded guilty for.
Y'all don't know what he copped out to. Y'all don't know what he pleaded guilty for.
Y'all don't know what he copped out to. Y'all don't know what he pleaded guilty for.
So it was all good when, you know, Saneter was saying that he wanted Polite back on his stream and all of that, even though the majority of the community was saying, no, the dude's a scumbag. He said, no, I'm a reporter. But guess what, family?
Some people are saying, no, Saneter, don't do the interview with him. I'm not going to do the interview with him and just get on here and say, yeah, Polite, you right. I knew it, brother. I know you ain't do that. I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm going to interview him, have a professional interview. This is what I've been doing for years, and why stop now? So if anybody deserves to get this exclusive interview.
I'm just a reporter. Remember, people, I'm just a reporter.
Once again, I am here not to defend this motherfucker. I'm not here to cape for Polite, but I'm telling you shit that I know that none of y'all know. And so therefore, I agreed. Polite don't really want me saying anything until the 7th.
Polite don't really want me saying anything until the 7th.
Polite don't really want me saying anything until the 7th.
On the 7th, y'all. That's when Polite is gonna come out. He's gonna come to my platform and let the world know what the fuck is going on. Because people are gonna cut it, splice it, and do what they want to do with it. I don't give a damn. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna cut it, splice it, and they're gonna monetize it, and they're gonna make they goddamn money off of it. And at the same time, criticize me. That's some crazy shit, ain't it? They gonna criticize me at the same time, but they eating off the motherfucking video. It's crazy. Who do that? Who does that, y'all? Instead of saying, yo, at least we got somebody in the community that he's willing to go to and do the interview with. That's me. I can do the interview. He said, brother, I will fly you out or I will come to you. Which one you want? I wouldn't mind getting flown out there though. That's a trip to me.
Here reporting live from outside the Cube studios. We're about to get into some ish.
Them niggas can cry all they want because they're not getting the interview. They're not getting it. And VH1 want the interview too. Polite said, no, I'm coming to you first. So I said, yo, you gonna keep that? He said, yes, I'm coming to you first. So you best believe VH1 want to interview Polite first. They want him. But he said, he promised to give me the interview first. The exclusive interview. I'm not gonna be in here sugarcoating nothing. I'm not gonna be in here trying to save him or nothing. No, I don't need none of that. Here's the question. Everybody coming out automatically assuming, I told you he was guilty. Guilty of what? I know what the fucking cop out. I know what the plea is. I'm not gonna say it though. I'll let him come and tell you what it is. I know what the plea is. And that's why I sit back and just look at everybody run their stupid fucking mouth and thinking they know something. These fucking YouTube lawyers don't know shit. Don't know what's going on. They would have been smart if they would call me and say something, you know? Either way, I'm not caping for nobody. Garfield, what it is.
Hey, peace, Saneter. Listen,
Peace, bro.
I'm gonna keep my word. I don't want to interview Polite, and I'm not watching the interview, bro.
Why? Why not though?
I'm not interested, bro. I am not interested in watching any interview with
Why
Polite.
not support me? Why not support me, brother? That's supporting me, Garfield. Don't you know that?
So you want to view? You know what? I'll click on the video and
that is supporting me, Garfield.
If that's what you want, I'll give you that. But bro, I'm not interested.
But we definitely need to get into this because Napah was playing Saneter Punch Out, as y'all seen on the thumbnail. Napah was playing Saneter Punch Out and got punched the hell out. Now let me say this, man. I don't condone people hitting people just because one party is upset at the other party. So I'm not laughing at the woman getting beat the hell up or none of that. I'm laughing at the situation in totality. I would never laugh at someone who's sitting there helplessly getting, abused or anything like that. But we got to talk about this. Saneter, why you beating on the bitch, bruh? Why is you beating on this old ass 50-year-old lady, bruh? She's a grandmother. Why is you beating on this lady, bruh? Like a nigga need to really holler at you about that, bruh. You 60 some odd years old. This lady is 50 some odd years old and you beating on this lady, bruh. Somebody need to have a conversation with you, bruh. You know what makes this situation so crazy is that this woman is a known liar. So first, let's hear the audio, family. But I want to say this again, bro. Saneter, you dead ass wrong for beating on this old behind lady, bro. You wrong for that, dog. You sound like a crazy control freak. The stuff that woman was telling you, Napah, Garfield, the stuff that woman was telling you, which this didn't come out until today, but the stuff she was even saying yesterday, and you never checked Saneter behind that, bro, you weak, bro. You weak as hell, my nigga. The nigga, according to the audio, she was threatening the lady, her mother, who's a fucking senior citizen, and like her family, bruh. You should have checked them on that, number one. If y'all really boys, you could really check a nigga and it'll really be cool. Secondly, with this bombshell, bruh, and you didn't check him behind this, the dude is hitting the female, making her see stars and all of that. Like, man, let's just get to the video, bruh. Let's just get to the video. Garfield, you a sucker for that. I just gotta say it. But let's go.
Peer the friendship with Raw Bond, but F Garfield. All right. Well, anyway, let's get it.
He's hit me in my face. That day we went to the debate with you and Gorilla Keeper. When we went to go eat afterward, he was telling me that I was flirting with you, that I wanted to be with you, and we were in the restaurant. I was like, I want to be with you. Well, we were going back and forth. Because remember, you were lost, and I was like, help them find. how to get here. Remember that?
Right.
When he was like, why? You want to be with him? And then we got in an argument, and he left the restaurant at midnight, left me there in Brooklyn. And I was standing outside the restaurant calling, and I called my sister, which was embarrassing, because, you know, they don't know anything about us fighting. Well, they do now, but I was like, can you believe he left me here? So then he drove up and came back, and I was so angry. I got in the car, and I slammed the car door. Like, and I said, take me home. He hit me in my face really hard. Like, you know, you see, like, bright light? And I was like, oh my God. And of course, he's used to...
This nigga hit her so hard. It wasn't a jab, it was a hook. He hit her so hard that she saw stars. Now, if you ever played football, basketball, or whatever, and you know, when you take a big hit, you'll start to see like stars, and like it'll be like you'll like kind of blank out just for like maybe a half of a tenth of a second. So I know that was a hard hit. And she a female, bruh. So I know she felt it more than like a regular nigga would feel it. And you an old nigga, you 60 plus. So you probably got a little bit of old man strength working, but like, bro, why you hit that girl like that, dog? Just because she was talking to niggas and like, ain't that's what you want? You allow this broad to be all online with her breast all out and all of that. Ain't this what you want? So now all of a sudden, when she's doing it in your face, it's an issue. You want to be liberal when it's on the channel, but you want to be a goddamn totalitarian when she's in your face. Bro, you a nasty Negro, bro. You a old nasty Negro. Let's go.
Cynthia and him wrestling and fist fighting. So he thought I was going to hit him back. I was just shocked. I was sitting there shocked. And he thought, I guess he's like, now what, BITCH? What? What's up? What's up? Like I guess that's how they could do it with him and her.
Yo, you can tell like she's really like a valley white girl. Like she's really not really, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas like us. Because a regular black female, it wouldn't have, Saneter wouldn't have had time enough to say, now what, B? She would have been fighting back already. She would have been scratching, pulling whatever she can pull. She would have been grabbing the goddamn steering wheel, snatching it. Nigga, we both finna crash in this goddamn car. She would have treated that nigga like Tina Turner did Ike. She wouldn't even play with him. But, you know, I'm not getting on her for not being black, but I'm just saying. Because number one is, why is you even hitting that girl like that? You allow this woman to be online with you know, all of her stuff out, and then now when she's just saying hi to guys, you turn into a darn maniac. A maniac. And then you hit the girl one time, she's stunned, and she's like, okay, what do I do? Do I fight back? Do I, you know, she's never been, well, I ain't gonna say she's never, but she's obviously not used to being in these situations before. And then you hit the girl again. Let's go.
And I was just shocked. And I said, oh my God, take me. That was the beginning of the end. So right then.
No, it wasn't. That was the beginning of the second beginning. Goddamn lying ass woman. That was the beginning of the second beginning.
Is when I was like, okay, I'm getting. So when you guys see us online and all this stuff, I was already done. I was already done with him. But yeah, he's violent. So when he was threatening me, I took it seriously. And really, I know you're.
And it's so funny because Mr. Webbs, whoever this person is, on the screen is saying, can't she use telekinesis? And like, why didn't she use some of that magic to either dodge them blows or like stop the blows or like do something to snatch him out of, like, come on, man. Like,
my husband is a king, but guess what? I'm a queen. My husband is a god, but guess what? I'm a god. I will fucking blast the hell out of you motherfuckers. I'll kill all of you if I want to, but I'm a good God. I'm a very righteous God. And I let you live.
I'm not excusing Saneter. Obviously, he's a piece of garbage, but come on, man.
And I was like, okay, what? What's up? What's up? Mr. Cynthia, open the car door. Because, you know, they don't know anything about argument, and he left the restaurant. At midnight. Left me there in Brooklyn.
But see, this is something that I also found interesting, is that when she's online, she says, oh, I love my sister wives and all of this kind of stuff. But obviously, we know Cynthia hates her. So when the nigga left her in the middle of damn Brooklyn some damn where, why didn't she call Cynthia or an Uber to take her to Cynthia's house since he was being a goddamn raging maniac? Why didn't she call Cynthia? You know why? Because they really hate each other. This woman came over and broke up a happy home, and she wants to come off like everything is cool. She broke up a happy home. This is what she did. She came over and bogarted her way into it. We've seen the thing from Uncle Shook to where he put it on there like, get your itch, Napah to do it, or whatever it was. I remember seeing it. I just can't remember exactly what it was. But she came over and turned everything upside down. So no, Cynthia don't mess with you like that. Because this is not something that Cynthia signed up for. This is why, I don't know if y'all remember, but this is why when Napah came around, you notice what? He moved into a new apartment with all of the feces and all of the stuff falling from the damn roof. This is what happened. And it's unfortunate because this is something that he didn't even have to do. He could have stayed with Cynthia, you know, doing what he was doing and just tried to walk the straight and narrow, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted this internet persona like he was this. It's like, bruh, you ain't got to be like that, bruh. Just be you. Just be you. He didn't want to be him. He didn't want to be Saneter. He wanted to be Saneter. Turn around, you a goddamn crazy, maniacal, woman-beating POS. Why is you hitting on this girl like that, bruh? Just because she's just talking? Are you that insecure? Excuse me, insecure?
And I was standing outside the restaurant calling, and I called my sister, which was embarrassing because, you know, they don't know anything about us fighting. Well, they do now, but I was like, can you believe he left me here? So then he drove up and came back, and I was so angry. I got in the car, and I slammed the car door. Like, and I said, take me home. He hit me in my face really hard. Like, you know, you see, like, bright light? And I was like, oh my God. And of course he's used to Cynthia and him wrestling and fist fighting. So he thought I was...
So you know what she's basically saying? When she said that he's used to him and Cynthia wrestling and fist fighting? What she's saying is he actually beats on Cynthia too, but Cynthia fights back. That's what she's basically saying. She's saying he's used to him and Cynthia going through this type of stuff, but Cynthia fights back. I'm gonna tell you, man, any of you Negroes, take your ass back over to Saneter TV right now. You condone this stuff, bro. You send him another super chat. You agree to another membership that he has. You go to another debate that he holds. This is what he's doing. Because you want to know why? This is the same nigga that tried to say, well, I was telling everybody about Polite, but see, people started hating on me. Nah, bruh, you held that.
It is me. You're not like me. You scared of what niggas gonna say on the outside, nigga. I'm my own fucking man. I'm not afraid of what these niggas say. I'm a journalist.
You held that. What is you talking about? And on top of that, when we really look at it, it's like, dog, you beating on the wife that you've been with for 30, 40 years or whatever the case may be. You've been beating on her. Napah let the cat out of the bag.
His ass need to be put under the jail next to Dr. York.
His ass need to be put under the jail next to Dr. York.
His ass need to be put under the jail next to Dr. York.
And throw away the key.
And throw away the key.
And throw away the key.
Any of y'all that go back over to that man's channel, bruh, this is what it is. This is who you're supporting. But I was like, why would she, like, this was recently, I was like, why would this girl Napah go back with Saneter when the nigga was so-called threatening her and all of that stuff she was saying? And then I was like, damn, what does she have on Saneter to where she can be so disrespectful online? You know what she has on him? The nigga been beating her, bruh. She don't got the footage to where she can show you, but she has, this is what she's saying here. And as we let the video play, what she goes on to say is, well, you know what? I was done. So I was letting it all out. And then she's gonna, which I'm gonna show you right here, which I'm gonna show you when she's on Saneter TV. You know what she goes on to lie about and say? Oh, me and Saneter was done. And, you know, why would I call Garfield? You know why you would call Garfield? Because you wanted this ish out. You wanted someone close to him to know that the nigga was beating on you. What good is it if you tell somebody who don't know anything about the situation? No, you told somebody that was in this so-called circle of fucking demons. That's why you would call Garfield. She want to sit here and talk about, why would I call Garfield? I've never been on the phone with him. Why would I call? Yeah, you know why you called him? You wanted his friends to know how much of a damn demon this Negro was. That's why you would call Garfield. That's why you would entrust and allow yourself to be interviewed and recorded. Don't sit here and goddamn play with somebody that got sense. Nigga, we got sense. We've dealt with this. A lot of us have dealt with this stuff coming up. Nigga, I seen my mother get stabbed by my stepdaddy. Nigga, like, domestic violence is a thing for real in our community. Don't sit here and try to act like it ain't real. You went to his friend hoping that this nigga would say something to Saneter, and the nigga said not a damn thing. Garfield, you a piece of garbage, bruh. You a piece of garbage. You ain't even say nothing to Saneter about this, and you knew this all the time. And like I said once again before I play the video, we know Garfield didn't say anything to Saneter because he would have said, yo man, I've been holding this video for a whole year. I even checked Saneter about this. He never says this on the video when he's playing it. He never says he checked Saneter on this. Why? See, this is the same thing that the nigga Saneter did when he knew what Polite was doing. Niggas don't say nothing. This is what not saying anything gets you niggas every single time. But see, Cube is the bad guy. But no, I'm just a reporter, nigga. Tonight, I'm the reporter. Playing the recorder. Niggas is disgusting to me, bruh. You would, if that was your sister or your damn mother or one of your girl cousins, you wouldn't allow it. Garfield, I ain't saying you had to put the video out before time, but you could have said something to this nigga Saneter about it. Like, yo, bro, you know, shorty telling me that you know, you hit her and you damn near knocked her out. Like, nigga, what's up with that? That's what I'm gonna tell one of my friends. That tells me right there that something in the damn milk ain't clean. That nigga was being a bit devious his damn self. Garfield, did you not want Saneter to know that you had the audio? Why not just tell him? But see, the nigga ain't do it. And you niggas want to be you niggas and females want to take y'all ass over to Garfield and listen to him like, oh, he's just doing some great thing. No, this is the same dude that said, no, brother, I would never release the footage. Now he's releasing it. I'm glad that he did, but you still went back on your word. So we can't trust you either, bum. We can't trust you either. All of y'all are doing stuff that you said, A, that you would never do, B, that you would never involve yourself in, and now we see that it all comes down like a house of cards. Nigga, stop. This nigga Saneter knew a whole year ago that he was beating on this damn woman. The same way Saneter knew that Polite was messing with little girls. Ain't say a damn thing. So what you gonna use, Garfield? You gonna use the Saneter excuse? No, family, people would have thought I was hating on Saneter. You got the footage. How we gonna hate on you when she's saying it herself?
To get him back, I was just shocked. I was sitting there shocked. And he thought, I guess he's like, now what, B-I-T-C-H? What? What's up? What's up? Like I guess that's how they could do it with him and her. And I was just shocked. And I said, oh my God, take me. That was the beginning of the end. So right then is when I was like, okay, I'm getting. So when you guys see us online and all this stuff, I was already done. I was already done with him. But yeah, he's violent. So when he was threatening me, I took it seriously. And really, I know you're recording this, and I gave you.
Yeah, she took it seriously when the nigga was threatening her. Now I'm gonna show you on Saneter TV. Now she has a whole nother thing she's talking about. Yes, she took it seriously. You know why? Because the nigga was going upside her goddamn head. The nigga was going upside her head. If he would go upside your head and he's telling you, itch, you better not give nobody no refunds. I'm gonna go get your 80-year-old mother and whatever, your sister and your family. Of course, as a woman, I would feel some type of way too. Come on, man. Of course the woman was scared. She's scared now to this day.
Permission, but I don't want this played publicly.
Hear that? Hear that? Hear that, family? I know you're being recorded. You know you're being recorded. Hear that?
He's taking pictures of me using the bathroom. He's done so many.
Wow.
So when you guys see us online
wow.
and all this stuff, I was
This nigga was taking pictures of this woman when she was using the bathroom. But listen, this dude is taking pictures of this woman when she's using the bathroom. What type of nutty fetish do you got going on, Si? You taking pictures of the woman while she taking a deuce? Like, bruh, like, what is that? I heard of people like feet. I heard people like, you know, to get peed on. But you taking pictures of the woman while she's dropping a deuce so you can go beat off later on? Nigga, you nasty. You a nasty nigga. That's some nasty stuff. Like, damn. Nigga just break the door open and like, bruh, that's nasty.
Seriously. And really, I know you're recording this and I gave you permission, but I don't want this played publicly. If you could do that, I'd curse me out and I'll go crazy and start cursing him out again. If you see me, I have a temper. I don't push the record button so he can have that and play it for people. He's really a high-level narcissist. So I would appreciate if this doesn't get, like the part I just told you, I would appreciate if that doesn't get played. But yeah, I believed he was going to do something violent to my family and my mother. I sure did. I still do.
Let me ask you this. What if you just send him the money and just call it a day? And that ends everything.
Well, unfortunately, I can't do that now because he's been threatening my mother, threatening my sister.
And let me say this real quick. Brother Jabari, we gonna need you to step forward in the congregation, my nigga, for real though. This the nigga that you rocking with? Now, I'm gonna be as fair as possible because I do respect the brother Jabari. But if this video gets to this brother, this the nigga you rocking with? This the nigga that you rocking with, right? Taking pictures of women while they're in the bathroom, using the bathroom, beating on women. This the nigga that you dealing with? Now, like I said, I'm gonna be fair. Jabari, you may have not known this prior to this audio coming out. Look at this nigga Lion Time talking about Garfield kept it player though. That nigga kept it sucker. How the hell you hold this audio for a whole year and never check the nigga Saneter? You ain't gotta release it, but you could have checked him. Stop it, bro. Knock that shit off. Jabari, this the nigga you dealing with? This the nigga that you dealing with, bro? Come on, man. Y'all play too many games. Let's go.
It's more of a legal matter. That would be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She turned it into a legal matter. Saneter turned it into a fecal matter. No, I'm just playing. I had to say that. You know, he taking pictures of her taking his shit. I had to say that, but nah. Let's go.
First of all, did you do the debate that maybe I missed it? He said you guys did. He said you guys did do the debate.
When he said that?
He said that to me when I was telling him, let's just give everybody their money back again. Because then he called me, cursed me out. I said, why don't you just give everybody their money back? He said, they did the debate, DITCH. Now he's just calling me BITCH all the time because he knows I'm done with him. So he said you guys did the debate. And I said, wow, I didn't see it. I must have missed it. But you guys didn't do the debate. So I said, why don't you have them at least do the debate? You know, where does it say that?
Let's call it a day. And that ends everything.
So when he was threatening me, I took it seriously.
Okay, so we've heard a portion of that. Now it's time to listen to the cleanup job. Let's listen to the cleanup job that they attempt to do. I understand spouses, they argue, they go back and forth, but the making up of the lies is something that's very difficult to come back from. And I'm just speaking for myself. Very difficult to come back from. Garfield said, and I will play it, he said he called at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kill a priest. They in Cali. Let's subtract 3 hours from that. That's 6 a.m. Cali time. That's 6 a.m. Pacific. Garfield calls Kill a Priest. He like, yo, what's going on with the pa? He was like, oh, she right here. Passes her the phone. Where are you at 6 a.m. Pacific time? We know where you at. And then goes on to say, yeah, my bad. I left my phone at the Podcraft. Saneter, bruh, you was simp for real, bruh. You know this chick was slobbing, doing every type of nasty thing that she could or couldn't do with you. And you brought it back. Not saying that couples can't forgive each other. I'm not saying that. I've cheated on women. Women cheat on men all the time. So I'm not saying that you can't bring a person back. But see, the cleanup job was so bad that it left residue that you can follow it all the way back to that damn nasty ass apartment in fucking Harlem. So let's listen to some of this. Let's go.
Time for him to step out and get me because of the polite situation, and he's seeing everybody going at me. That's the first time. See that? Where he thought, oh yeah, it's over for Saneter. Now it's my time to jump in. Let me go at Saneter. That's what Garfield did the first time. But me and him was cool all the way up until this point. I knew that he had called Killer Priest. Napah told me.
So did you know that he called Killer Priest at 9 Eastern time and it was 6 Pacific time and she was in the bed with this nigga potentially? Did you know that, bruh? Because you know when you break up and you go do your little dirt, you just say, hey man, I messed up. Hey look, I messed up, but we back together. You know, I was talking to this girl. You ain't gonna lay all the details out, but what you say is, man, I was talking to this girl and I'm done with her. I'm cutting her off. That's what Napah told this nigga. Napah told this nigga, you know, Killer Priest, you know, we were just friends. She blamed it on them being friends. Meanwhile, nigga blowing backs out this mother. Like, what? And he took her back. Like I said, people take people back, but I can't, me personally, and I'm just speaking for myself, I'm not dealing with a woman. But if it happens while I'm dealing with the woman, ain't no way that I'm finna put my mouth on nothing. A nigga who just 24 hours was ravishing. Nigga, no, we ain't doing that. And you know what's funny with work? She probably didn't tell Saneter anything. That's a fact too. She probably never even told a nigga anything. But let's play a little bit more of this because I want them to wash themselves. Look how candid she was on the phone. Because see, you know what happens? I'm gonna tell you something. When you're done with your spouse and you're just done with them, you let it all out. That nigga was hitting me. He was taking, yo, this woman, and I gotta play the part, but I will preface it by saying this. This woman said before she got with this nigga, she had a house and this and this and that. This nigga Saneter took over all the bank cards, the debit cards, the credit cards. He stripped this woman of everything. Now she's living in a goddamn apartment somewhere under a fucking red rock in Sedona. And this nigga, man, yo, let's play the video. Well, I gotta say this real quick. This nigga's doing the Tazariak stuff to where he deals with the women, get all their food stamps, make them pay for his rent. I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago or whatever, when that woman came out that Polite was talking about. She said, she was like, yeah, I was giving them all my food stamps. I was giving them my check because, you know, that's what the Bible say to do. The Bible don't say that, you damn numbskull. That's why they don't want you to read it. It don't say give this nigga all of this stuff. So Saneter tried to do that to her, you know, because at the time she was still a fake black Hebrew Israelite. Come on, man. Let's play this real quick. Let's talk about it.
All of this shit. She said, I gotta tell you something. I did something bad. I was upset. I gotta tell you.
I did something bad. So she came to you like a damn kid. I gotta tell you, I did something bad. I was tossing it up and busting it open for that. Yeah, we know. Casey, toss it up. Yeah, we know what you was doing. That's why when that nigga Killer Priest, you called him, he was like, yeah, man, I did hear that. Yeah, he did say that. And then he was like, yo, the game is on. I got money on the game. I gotta go. Because he treated you just like who you were. You were Tasha from back in the day. You was the chick that slipped through, that the whole Wu-Tang ran through. You was her. So he was like, shit, I know you got a problem with your man, but that's between y'all. I was just here for the cheeks.
I didn't say it like that. I didn't say I did something bad.
How did you say it?
I said Saneter and I were communicating, obviously, despite what anybody is saying, we are a married couple.
No, you're not.
So people disrespecting our marriage, like Garfield saying we're not married, that just shows that the nigga has no respect for Saneter and his marriage, but I digress. We were a married couple fighting, and I said, once we worked it out, because we love each other, I was like, damn, Saneter, I just want to let you know, during the time before we got officially back together, it wasn't even a week or two later, I was like, I remember, I said, your friend said.
Wow, she said it wasn't even a week or two later. So what is that telling you? That's telling you that she was tossing it up in 72 hours. She was, yo, I know y'all remember this. I think Saneter said, "Source up or shut the fuck up," all of that. 72 hours later, she was on Killer Priest Podcraft with a brand new wig, breasts all out. Yeah, not even 72 hours later. So that tells you within that week, yeah, Saneter, she did something bad. Yeah, Saneter, she did something bad, bruh. She was taking pipe, nigga. Oh, hey, listen, Bad Hombre. He said pod shaft. Yeah, you know what? I gotta steal that. You're right. Napah was on the pod shaft. That's what she was on. Yo, within 72 hours, she was on the pod shaft. And I guarantee you, if we ask Killer Priest, yo, who reached out to who? You know what they gonna say? Well, shit, one day I just got this random text from this girl who kinda looked good on the internet, and I just kinda, invited her over to the pod shaft. She did a video. The first night she ain't really, want to do anything, but the next night I blew her fucking doors open. Stop it. Get some help. Let's get back to it.
That you wanted to, that he sent you the recording. Did you hear it? He's like, what recording? And yeah. I said, he said he's sending it to you. I said, well, I was mad at you because of what you did and how you were acting and what you were doing to me. And I said this and this and that.
Look, and I like that too. Can I live? The Rod Craft. And it's so funny because she said, I was mad at you because of what you did. She just gave it up.
Because of what you did and how you were acting and what you were doing to me. And I said this and this and that.
Because of what you did and how you were acting and what you were doing to me, and I said this and this and that.
I was mad at you because of what you did. And what were you doing, Saneter? You was beating on the goddamn woman. You was disrespecting the woman in public. You was going upside her goddamn head. Yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga, you were. We just played it. And for the people that's coming in late, we will go back and play it again. So what she was saying, I believe her. You was going upside that damn woman's head. Because she said, I was mad at you because of what you were doing. And this and this and that. She didn't specify. You know why she didn't specify? Because she don't want to put the nigga on blast because they're so-called back together now. Let's go.
And look, the shit that I was saying to him, it was off the chain. I'm not going to lie. But all these people talking about how could you do this? Don't play with me.
Notice she never said the SHIT I was saying isn't true. I need you slow Negroes in the back to pick up on it. She never said what I said that Garfield wasn't true. She said it was off the chain. In the white community, they would say she dropped the bombshell. You know what I'm saying? What she was saying was true. I believe her. She didn't deny it on here. Why isn't she denying it? Why isn't she calling Garfield a slimy dirtbag liar? Why isn't she doing that? You know why? It's because what she was saying was true. She nigga Saneter was going upside down, left and right, horizontally, throwing hooks. He was beating the hell out that girl.
I never went public. Let me say this more than once. I didn't go on the internet and say all that, but there's a lot of women. Most women would have. When Saneter called the meeting on me, I didn't go public. I didn't say one word.
You did go public because you said, okay, Garfield, I don't want this part recorded, but I want that part recorded. Yes, you did. You did go public because you knew eventually, as all of these niggas from Harlem do, they fall out and Garfield was gonna come out with it. You know.
But I told his friend was acting like, oh, what happened? I want to know. Let's work this out. So what I'm trying to say is, once we were getting back together, I was like, your friend said he sent you a recording. I hope you got it. I know I was going in. I said, I sent emails, everything. So Saneter already knew about all of this. It's not a shocker, but just like when I heard him talk about me.
Of course Saneter knew. He was the nigga doing it. Of course he knew. He was the nigga punching your damn lights out. Of course Saneter knew. Why wouldn't Saneter know what was going on? He was the nigga telling you, oh, if you give back one refund, I'ma send this little 100-pound girl, Shalomi, that be on Judah's channel. I'm gonna send this 100-pound damn girl over to do a drive-by, according to her. Of course Saneter knew. He was the nigga that was slapping your goddamn brains into the damn back seat of that dirty ass Benz. Yeah, of course Saneter knew.
X, it hurts when you hear it, but we were done.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Here's the thing. So this man, Garfield, was my brother. Can you imagine? Me and Unc say we cool, we known each other for years. Can you imagine your homeboy calling your wife, calling your girl, saying, yo, man, I seen Saneter over there with this girl, man. He over there with this girl. Me?
Can you imagine your homeboy calling your girl and your girl telling him that he's hitting her, knocking her damn lights out, and your homeboy not say anything? Can you imagine? Yeah, nigga, let's get to imagining, nigga, since you got a fucking good imagination. Let's start imagining. Since your imagination is working so damn well. Let's imagine, nigga. Can you imagine? Nigga, stop.
Tom, you looking at this nigga like he your brother. You putting money in this nigga pocket. At the same time, he's over there calling Killer Priest, telling Napah that Saneter is live. And guess what Saneter said? And not only did he say Saneter live, he said Saneter is over there talking about your mother. Did he say that, Napah? What was the words he said to you?
He said he has a recording of your mom. I don't know if that's true, but he said he's playing your mom's voice. And I said, oh, hell.
Garfield didn't say that he had a recording of your mother. You said that. Do you not remember? Do we gotta check the files? Do you not remember? See, the cleanup job is so horrible. The cleanup job is so horrible. Your acting is terrible. Just say, the nigga abused me and I still love him. The nigga abused me and I still love him. I wanted to get on my Tina Turner-ish, but the nigga knocked the fight out of me.
No. Yeah, that was a trigger right there too. Because when you mess with my children and my mom, I'm just gonna go into total
check it out.
Flamethrower.
And that's a fact, Birmingham atheist. She has yet to say Garfield is lying about anything that she said, not what he said, but what she said on that tape. I think I'm kind of dating myself by saying tape, but never mind. She has yet to say, oh, no. Her words were, yeah, I was off the chain. Yeah, I went ham. Where are you on this video saying that nigga's lying and I really didn't say that? I really didn't mean it because such and such didn't happen.
Now, of course, Napah is mad as hell. You got this nigga Garfield telling her, throwing flames on it. Yeah, Saneter's over there. He's playing your mom's recording. He's saying this. See, Garfield ain't play that part of the video. What Garfield is doing, he's editing out the clips of the goddamn recording. He's editing out all of that stuff. You know? So Garfield is not playing all of that. Think about that, y'all. What kind of a creep this dude can be?
What kind of creep beats on a fucking 50-year-old woman? Since we're just talking about creeps, we're in the neighborhood. Why not just stop by? Since we're talking about creeps, what type of creep beats on a 50-year-old woman? Explain that to me, sir. What type of creep beats on a 50-year-old woman?
To his brother. And so it really came out, the hate really came out when this whole Polite situation went down. See, we got to talk about that too. We got to talk about what led up to that, what made him do that. The call, why is he calling my woman? Check this out, y'all. Why would Garfield call my woman that talk about me on the phone to my woman? Why is he doing that? That's out of order number one. You shouldn't even be on the goddamn phone talking to her.
Correction, nigga. Your woman shouldn't even be on the phone with that nigga. Your woman shouldn't even be on the phone with that nigga. Since we're putting things into perspective, have you yet to question your woman while she was on the phone with that nigga? See, niggas want to play games. They want to say, why is he on the phone with her? Well, why are you on the phone? Why is she on the phone with him? Allowing herself to be recorded. Stop it, Saneter. The jig is up. You're a goddamn 60-year-old abuser. That's all it is, bruh. And it's actually sad, my nigga.
Knowing that we had problems at that time. Come on, y'all. Be a man about it. Be a man about this stuff, y'all.
Wow.
Come on. Am I right? Do y'all understand what I'm saying?
The irony of be a man.
You want to add on something else?
The irony of be a man.
You want to add on something else, Napah, that you can remember?
You want to add on something else, Napah, that you can remember?
You want to add on something else, Napah, that you can remember?
Yeah, but this is the thing too, and all the.
Notice he said, "Do you want to add on something that you can remember?" Like, she's foggy right now. Yo, man, niggas is dirtbags. Oh, hold on. Let me take this time out to do a roll call real quick. DMG, Is this the nigga that you rocking with? Let's see who else we need to call out. Brother Reggie, is this the nigga that you rocking with? Come on, y'all, give me some more names. Give me some more names of niggas that be over there. What's that other Jamaican nigga that be on there? That other Jamaican nigga. That Islam nigga who always like to play the, come on, brothers, we shouldn't be, arguing with each other. Brother La. Is this the nigga that you rocking with that beats on his wife? Nigga? Yeah, Revelation X. Is this the nigga that you rocking with? Bobby Banger? Is this the nigga that you rocking with? Come on, give me the names of these niggas. Sekou, is this the nigga that you rocking with? Let's hang all of these niggas out to dry. Let's see who goes back over there after this. Come on, give me some more names. Let's call these niggas out. Who else be over there? Jabari, is this the nigga that you rocking with that beats on a damn woman, a 50-year-old lady? Well, two 50-year-old ladies, because Napah and his real wife Cynthia. Niggas, stop it. Let me think of some of these other names of these niggas that be over there. Won't separate yourself because the nigga got a platform. Oh, that nigga said Brother Freedom. Yeah, Sister Freedom. Is this the nigga that you rocking with, Sister Freedom? You know you love you some Saneter, Sister Freedom. Is this the nigga that you rocking with? Dosinea. Is this the nigga that you rocking with? Do you condone this? Do you condone that your husband go upside your effing head to Zariak? Do you condone this? Yeah, let's call all these niggas out. Cause we're gonna see these niggas back over there again, giving praise and worship service to this nigga Saneter. That's what they gonna be doing. We know it for a fact. To Zariak, we hold on. What's this nigga's channel? I need to find this nigga's channel to see if he talks about this. What's his email? Because I need to send him this footage to where this woman is talking about how the nigga's going upside her goddamn head. It's one thing to steal from your woman using that fake ass Hebrew Israelite stuff, but it's another thing to go upside her goddamn head just because you upset because she looked at another dude. Meanwhile, you allow her. Remember that nigga Tazariak said at the debate with Polite? Nigga, your woman's a whore because you allow her to walk around with her breast out. Why he never said that to Saneter about this woman? Aren't they doing the same thing? Or am I missing something? See, you niggas play games. I don't. You niggas play games. I don't. This is why they don't want Cube around. Because Cube is just going to ask the questions that niggas can't answer. Why haven't you called Napah a effing whore? When what you did, nigga, was you felt so free to do that to Brother Polite's, Nigga Polite's wife. Why aren't you doing that to Saneter when she comes out with her breast all out? Explain that to me, bruh. And then after you explain why you haven't called her a whore, explain to me how you still rocking with a nigga that's put his hand and possibly feet on his damn so-called internet wife. Explain that. She hasn't denied it. Oh, hold on. Nigga Domo. Yeah, you too, nigga. Yeah. Are you still gonna host any and referee any more of these fucking debates, nigga? Yeah, no. We can't forget about you. Are you gonna host any more of these debates? I'm so glad you in here. Are you gonna host any more of these fucking debates knowing that this nigga has beat on this? Oh, look, see? There we go. The stories tell themselves. This is how you know a fuck nigga when you see one. This nigga Saneter is clearly a piece of shit beating on this goddamn woman, this old ass lady. And this nigga like, oh yeah, I'll still keep going over there. Yeah. And if you was around back during the time when Saneter knew what the hell was happening with Polite and little girls, you would probably be the same effing dirtbag that would say, yeah, I'll still be over there too. This is why the majority of niggas that's still over there now was still over there then that knew about it. You niggas is sick, bruh. Sick as hell. Yeah, yes sir, I'ma still be over there. We know, nigga. We know you still gonna be over there.
These
hold up, stop.
People.
Stop.
What?
They just said, see, I don't know if they put that in there, but look on the screen.
It says she called him. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. All these people are stupid as fuck. You know, it's cause, and Saneter said stop saying this. I'm gonna say it. It's 2024. I'm not gonna hold it back. It's cause I'm a good looking woman.
Hold on.
Oh my God. It's because I'm a good looking woman. She always goes to this, her looks. And see, it's okay at first when you try to say that women, hate on you because your looks, but you can't do that for niggas, bruh. You can't do that for niggas. I don't want to look like a woman. Most niggas I know, niggas don't want to look like women. So no, see that shit, man, niggas is dumb. It's because I'm a good looking woman.
Why are you cutting me off?
Lord, for a minute. She never called him.
I was about to say that. I was trying to get this.
Notice she ain't cut that nigga off when he was fucking Ike Turner in that bitch in that motherfucking car. But since they're 3,000 miles away, she'll cut him off. When he was putting hands and feet on her in that damn buggy-eyed Benz, she ain't cut that nigga off. She was seeing stars out this mug. She'll cut him off. She'll act wild, bad, Brody, all of that when they online. But she ain't gonna cut him off when he right there in the face said, "What now, B?" Man, come on, man.
Sal, you said I could come in and you weren't gonna cut me off, honey. So when a woman is halfway good looking, like halfway decent, and I know most sisters out there are good looking. When you're a good looking woman though, and they imagine you must be sleeping around with a bunch of men, because they never had anybody good looking. So they just want to think the worst of me. Why would I call Garfield first off? Why? Really?
So we really broke that down already. Why would she call Garfield? We already broke that down, why she would call Garfield. It makes sense for her to call Garfield. She wanted one of his niggas to know that this nigga was going up, down, left and right, upside her goddamn head. We know why she called Garfield. She can play the game all she wants. Why would I call him? We know why you called him.
Hold on. Why would I call Garfield if Saneter's online talking about me? Are y'all stupid? Why would I call him?
You would call Garfield because the nigga Killer Priest was putting log down. The nigga was dropping log. So you was like, I've moved on. As you said, I moved on, so I was wilding out. I was off the chain. Yeah, we know that. Duh. This is what people do when they break up intermittently. They wild the hell out. They tell the truth. They just say, sometimes they go a bit overboard with some of the things that actually happen. But if we begin to peel back the onion, yeah, nigga, some of this stuff was actually happening. Let's go.
Think about it. What would I call him for? Fuck, I'm calling him for? I'm curbing him in my messenger. He's sending me messages. I don't even answer him when he was trying to hit me up. Why would I call Garfield? Wouldn't I hit up somebody else? Like, right? Wouldn't I?
No, you wouldn't hit up anybody else. You would hit listen, what you were trying to do, Napah, and niggas know this. Females know this too. You wanted to hurt Saneter because y'all was done. You wanted to hurt the nigga. So what you did was you told this terrible things that the nigga was doing to you to a nigga that was close to him. You wanted to hurt him. You know why you didn't just tell some random nigga on the street? Because they wouldn't know who the hell Saneter was. So you told one of his friends. That's why. Let's not act stupid here. Why are we acting stupid now? Why would I tell my ex-girlfriend's friend that, you know, during the time we was dating, how much of a bitch we were? Nigga, she knows her. She wants that moment. Yeah, child. Yeah, she do be wilding out a little bit, but that's my girl though. I ain't finna go against my girl. And that's exactly what the nigga Garfield was doing. Yeah, family, me hope you two get together again. You know, that's why she called the nigga. Why in the would you just call a random person? One of your friends from high school you ain't spoke to in 15 years. Girl, let me tell you this crazy ass nigga Saneter, and you just blabber out the fucking mouth. After 5 minutes, she gonna be like, who is Saneter? Why is your name Napah when we know you as Anastasia? What the hell is going on? And firstly, why are you calling me? This is why you call someone that you know, who is in the circle. So when she says this nonsense, she's trying to play on the intelligence that is extremely lacking for the niggas that are in his chat. Why would I call Garfield? Duh, nigga.
Can I hit up somebody else besides him? Oh, Saneter's talking about me online. Let me call Garfield. Why? So stop. No, I did not call Garfield. Garfield got in touch with me, and he got in touch with me specifically because he's hateful. He got in touch with me to record me. That was his mission, to just dig up.
So his mission was to record you. So what was your mission when you said, well, you could record this part but not that part? What was your mission? What was your mission during that particular point when you said, well, you know, I don't really want to, record this part when the nigga was going upside my head. I don't really want to report that part. I don't want to talk about that, record that part. What the fuck was your mission? Excuse me, I know I said I'm gonna stop cussing. What was your mission at that point, sister? Were you trying to have a sister sit down with Garfield? What were you doing? Why didn't you call any of those naughty head ass females that you have your sister sit downs with? Why didn't you tell any of them? You know why you didn't tell them? It's because you wanted to hurt Saneter. And guess what? This is where we are today, to where this is actually hurting Saneter. This hurts him for him to see this, yo. He doesn't want to have this audio come out. He wanted to punch you and beat on you in silence, and you let the cat out of the bag. This nigga wanted to go upside your head in silence. He wanted you to forget about it. Because I'm sitting back thinking about it as I'm listening to the audio from yesterday. I'm like, what does this woman have on Saneter? Why is she keep coming back? He goes on to say that the woman stole the money and all of this stuff. I'm like, damn, dude, she got some pics of this nigga with his bussy wide open? Like, what is going on? Come to find out, the nigga been beating on the broad. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why does nigga keep bringing her back? You know why? Because she's forcing herself back. It's a toxic relationship.
Trauma, PTSD, trauma, generational trauma, rage and trauma, PTSD, trauma, post-traumatic stress, female trauma, family trauma, generational trauma, family trauma, generational trauma, yeah. Trauma. This is what trauma looks like.
He beats on her. She comes back, forces her. No, I'm coming back. I want to be on the channel. No. Killer Priest, I can't tell you, but I just did something bad. I can't tell you what happened between me and Killer Priest. I just did something bad. Yeah, you did something bad. You was opening it up.
So basically, I just go to the bar and I spread my legs.
Oh my goodness. And he was knocking it down. Who you think you playing with, Trick? We know what the hell goes on. Niggas ain't 15, 16 years old. Fuck you talking about? The nigga tagged it and tossed it. That's what the hell the nigga Killer Priest was on. That's why when you called that nigga, what did that nigga say? Hey, listen, man, I'm watching the game, man. I got money on the game. That nigga had no concern about Napah Shadah. Why did he have so much concern? She was on the Podcraft for like a week and a half. Oh, she was a fucking groupie background singer when I went on tour. Why didn't he have all of this concern when she called? Because you know why? He tagged and tossed her. He tagged and tossed her back to Saneter. And this nigga Saneter came with his fucking big ass bottom lip dragging on the goddamn floor, ready to take her back. Even though this nigga was pushing heavy wood 24 fucking hours into this broad. You niggas is simps, you niggas is weak, and you don't deserve any respect. That's what the hell happened. Nigga, knock it off. Don't talk to me. Man, bruh.
Bullshit and have something on Saneter. And they always say Saneter wants to get stuff on people. He acted like he was contacting me, appalled, and as a mutual friend between Saneter and me and a brother. But he was really calling me because he was betting on, oh shit, this is a good time. She's vulnerable because he preys on women. I said it. So he knows when women will be vulnerable. And he had his recorder ready. He said, yeah, I'm going to tell her everything. I know she'll give me some good stuff on Saneter now. Yeah. And he knew that we were in a separation.
And look at Saneter. Talk about some yup. Bruh, do you know that this nasty, disgusting woman was slobbing this nigga, allegedly? This nigga Killer Priest down, bruh? And you sitting back talking about some yup? Bro, what is you talking about? Like my man Bad Hombre say, this nigga Killer Priest was giving her the whole pod shaft. He was giving her the whole pod shaft. And you brought her back. But why is niggas sitting back trying to act like Killer Priest wasn't dropping heavy D? Man, stop it. I get it. You don't have to say it. We know it. But why you trying to clean this up? And she's doing they are doing a horrible job at it. She has yet to say, oh, that audio that I played, I was out of bounds. I should have never played that. I was just saying stuff that would make Saneter mad. Every single time I ever cheated on a girl, I came with the same lie. Oh no, I was just trying to make you upset because, you wasn't giving me attention. She's like, nigga, like we spent all our time together. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, but I still felt isolated. Niggas lie. Like, these are the stupid lies we make. And this is what this broad was telling this nigga. But you know what? What she had on him is that he was punching the lights out and she was cheating. He had to let her back. Saneter was playing Super Nintendo Punch Out with her goddamn neck. With her jaw. And she was playing Shake That Ass and Make Your Baby Daddy Mad with fucking Killer Priest. So they had to say, listen, let's let bygones be bygones. Let's go back and scam these niggas online and let's get this paper. And look what happened. They came back together. Now Saneter, now Napah is doing debate after debate after debate at the helm of this crazy ass nigga Domo. Talk about some, yeah, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm a moderator extraordinaire. Fuck are you talking about, bruh? Nigga, yo, she comes back, she does a debate with one girl, does another debate and all of this stuff. I can't keep up with it because I haven't been watching it. But it's like, yo, like, don't y'all see this? You know what she told that nigga Sa? She said, all right, I know you was hitting on me. I know I cheated, but we wasn't together. So this is what we gonna do, Sa. Nigga, you gotta pay like you weigh. I need debates, and I need them now. I need debates, and I need it now. So you know what he did? He started shopping. Notice how the debates went from $10, then they went to $15, then they went to $20, then they went to $25, now they at $30. Are you stupid niggas still paying for debates over there? Do y'all remember just a mere... Listen, bruh. Don't let... Somebody go find that that Garfield versus Jabari debate. The shit was $15. And that was 2022. That was last year, 370 days ago. Because remember, it was supposed to be, was it supposed to be on Christmas or Christmas Eve? Christmas or Christmas Eve. But yo, that debate was 2022 Christmas Eve. This shit was like $15. In the span of 365 days, the shit done went to $20, to $25, to $30. But let's get back to this. The cleanup job was horrible.
He knew we were about to be divorced. It wasn't a secret amongst our friends. So yeah, that's what it was. Nobody called Garfield. Okay?
Nah, that's not inflation. That's capitalism. That's niggas being as nasty as they want to be. That's all that is. The same Negroes who really ain't got nothing, you trying to take everything. These niggas is charging $30 for a debate now? And I'm gonna tell you who that come from. That comes from that nasty, nothing ass nigga Unk. I'm gonna tell you who it comes from. That comes from that nasty, nothing ass, no good nigga Unk. Oh man, see, I ain't even having conversations for free. I ain't even having conversations for free. Now niggas is charging $30 for a debate. For what? What you niggas charging $30 for? Then niggas want to try to hit you with the guilt trip. Well, see, when you go see a movie, and I heard this nigga say this, when you go see a movie, you don't go see it for free. Man, niggas been sneaking through the fucking back door since the damn 90s, nigga. Since I was a kid, niggas was sneaking through the back door. Niggas would go pay for a ticket, open up the back door, and you would slide into number 28. What you talking about? How you think niggas seen Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers and all of that stuff in the 90s? Niggas, stop. Sounding crazy out here. You'll pay for Netflix and you'll pay for Amazon Prime. Yeah, because I have a whole variety of stuff that I can look at. I don't got this one goddamn garbage ass debate. I can watch 10,000 goddamn movies at my leisure for $9.99. Niggas always trying to like scam the black community, bro. Like, why?
And I'll say this, that was the only time in my life that I ever been on the phone by myself with Garfield.
She's actually lying because she's about to admit that she was on the phone with him twice. Because she's gonna say one time she didn't want to record it and the other time she did want to record it. So she's a goddamn liar.
Out of all the years I was with Saneter at the 2 years before, and now it's almost 4 years, but that was the only time I ever was on the phone with Garfield by myself. And it was just, and if you hear the tone of the conversation, ain't nobody rizzing him up and, oh, baby, oh, sorry, do you see? I'm not.
Why is a 50-year-old woman saying "riz me up." Like, that's a goddamn, that's a term that's like 2 generations past. Like, this woman is old. You're Generation X. Even myself, I'm a millennial and I don't even use that term. That's a Gen Z term. Riz me up. Like, this woman is disgusting, bro. Like, in every facet.
Oh, you always were so sweet to me. No, it's professional. So stop with the bullshit about she called him up. She called him up. You niggas want to paint me to be some bad person, but let me tell you something. It was a horrible. Saneter and I are we're two, you see how we are? Imagine when we're breaking up. The shit was off the chain. It was awful. So no, I didn't call him up.
Okay, so we got it. You didn't call him up. But which part was a lie, though? Which part of the statements that you made from the audio that Garfield produced, which part of that was a lie, though? Oh, you don't want to mention that? Understood.
All right. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me show y'all something. See, I know as a man, that's one thing you don't do is call another woman a wife or a girlfriend to talk about the man.
You know what, Saneter? I actually agree with you. I don't think that that's something that a man should do. But when are you gonna turn your fucking meat cleavers on the woman that actually was engaged into the conversation with that same man that you had an issue with what he did? When are you gonna look at her and say, Trick, why were you on the phone with him? See, that's not popular. He knows that his audience, is filled with nincompoops. That they're not gonna look past this stupid stuff that he's saying. They won't think past it. They won't think past it. Why would a man be on the phone with another man's wife? Oh, okay, yeah, I get you, bruh. And I actually agree. But when are you gonna check her? See, he won't say that because they're not being honest. They're not being honest. Let's go.
You don't do that. Garfield do it though. Garfield think it's all right. Wow. And it's crazy because y'all think it's all right. Y'all think Garfield did cool. Oh yeah, he got dirt. He got dirt on Saneter. Yeah. Come on, man. The nigga tries to blackmail me. That's all he wanted to do from the beginning.
And I want to jump in and say this just to cover because he's a goddamn liar. The point is, I don't remember if Killer Priest contacted me and said, Garfield, the thing is, I don't remember.
She started off by saying he's a goddamn liar. In her next words out of that filthy, damn, I almost said something, woman. The next words out of that filthy mouth was, I don't remember. He's a liar, but I don't remember. Like, how?
He said, here, contact the brother. He needs to talk to you. Or if it was, oh, can I have her number? I'm the type, I might have been like, I don't want him to have my number.
No, it wasn't that you didn't want him to have your number. What happened was you left your phone at the pod shaft. So when Garfield called you at 9 a.m. Eastern time, which was 6 a.m. Pacific time, he called Killer Priest. And he handed over you the phone at 6 a.m. That's what happened. This is why you don't remember. After a long night of a nigga pushing heavy, yeah, that's what happened. Because I seen a few of them shows on the pod shaft. You look drunk as hell. You look out of sorts like you ain't know what the hell was going on. You was wilding out on some of their guests. I'm looking at this. Yo, I swear to God. After they was going through this little stuff, and I seen her on a Killer Priest show, and I seen her going back and forth with dudes on there, I was like, yo, this broad is destroying Killer Priest's platform the same way she did Saneter's. The same exact way. Why aren't there any of the women moderators? Because there used to be a bunch of them. Because you know Saneter, he likes to simp to the women, so he had all women moderators. Why can't we find 90% of the women moderators? Explain that to me. You know why we can't find them? Because she ran them the hell away. So as much as she wants to say that Saneter is so jealous and all of this, and that's why the nigga went upside my head, she's the same way. This is why after she gets hit upside the head, she goes back to the nigga. It's a toxic relationship. They need to understand where they are. We understand where they are.
I might have done that. See, it's so long ago.
Did she just say it was so long ago? Boy.
2022.
She's acting like 2022 wasn't 365 goddamn days ago. This was 2022. Wasn't 2022 365 days ago? She's talking about this was 2022.
This is when this happened. 2022. This is when this shit happened. So I might have been like,
does she think like we're in the year 2049 or something? She said she's saying it like this was so long ago. Like this was 2022, nigga. That was 364 days ago. That was literally last year. And if you look at the email that was sent when Jabari that I put on my page as a post, that was actually, I believe it was January 22nd, 2023. So she's acting like this was so long ago. I was only fucking this nigga Killer Priest, allegedly. Only, so long. What?
oh, really? Well, I really only want him to have my number, call him for me and have him call in three-way. I don't even remember. But the point is, I didn't just think about Garfield.
That nigga Saneter was beating your brains out? No. Saneter was knocking your brains out. And that nigga Killer Priest was beating your brains out. God damn.
And reach out to this nigga. He sought me out. He sought me, and he doesn't deny that.
And look at this goddamn long head ass chick, Sister Noble, on the joint. Napah's right. People need to stop making shite up and slandering people on this app. That shite's whack. Ain't you the same broad that Napah accused you? Excuse me, Napah and Saneter accused you of telling Saneter that your walls was tight. Yo, the jokes write themselves. This is the same woman, Sister Noble, who wrote that crazy ass book talking about she's an atheist, and then less than a year she was now going back to the damn Christian church talking about, you can't talk about my pastor, all of this nutty stuff.
Crazy part though, y'all, because this dude was my brother. You don't think I knew all of that? I knew that, but they say keep your enemies close. I never brought that out to him. I never told him that. I kept it to myself. I didn't bring it out. So he thought I didn't know about what was going on. In fact, I was on the phone with Garfield about like maybe 6 months ago. And I was saying, Garfield, when are you going to send me the recording? Oh, I got you. I'm going to send it to you. See, he didn't want to send it to me because he thought that he would have something over my head. I'm going to play it when I'm ready to play it.
Listen to what the fuck this nigga Saneter said. He didn't want to send it to me because he thought that's something he can hold over my head. No, it wouldn't matter if he sent it to you. Nigga, were you going to play it on your fucking channel? If Garfield sent this shit to you, what this woman is saying, were you gonna play it on your channel? Nigga, no the fuck you weren't. You weren't gonna play it on your channel, so why you talking about, oh, he didn't send it to me because he was trying to hold it over my head? No, nigga, whether he sent it or not, it's still hanging over your motherfucking head, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? See, niggas just be talking. Man, we gotta clean up on aisle 3, man. Niggas is outside of their motherfucking mind right now, just talking, just saying shit to say shit for no reason. Let's go.
That's like right now. He said, yeah, Saneter, I got new recordings of when you was talking about Captain Tazoriak. He said that on the channel. Like, play it, nigga.
But what kind of weirdo is this? Like, why are we, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Saneter. I really want to put this in perspective. I gotta talk. I have to compare us to other races, if you don't mind, family. Koreans, Eastern Indians, even Latinos, like Mexicans, they don't do this kind of stuff when they say.
And see, this is the point where I have to exit, because I refuse for this woman who's a mix between 3 different races to try and tell black people what the fuck black people do. I refuse to listen to this woman tell black people what black people do when she literally just fucking did what she tries to say that other people don't do. She literally just did what she tried to say that other people don't do. So how noble are you? Disgusting. And listen to this, y'all. Listen to this.
They're in a community of pro whatever, fill in the blank. Like, I mean it. Why are people still following this guy if you see that he was a slime ball secretly recording us to attack us? That's not, I'm not talking about when Saneter records somebody to protect himself. Why did this guy seek out Saneter's estranged wife and record her, and then sit on the phone and talk to Saneter as a friend and record Saneter saying something if he's allegedly upset with Tazariak? Why is it okay in our community for black, especially black men who are always on black?
You want to notice something? Hey, fun fact. Have y'all ever heard Saneter say, man, I record every conversation I have with people. Why isn't she calling him out? Why isn't she saying, you know what? Saneter, you're really a piece of shit too, because you're the nigga that said you record everybody's conversation. Right, Lex? She talking about an estranged wife. Let's play a little bit more of this shit, and I swear I'm out this time.
On black women. Oh, you black women don't do this right. You're supposed to be men and leaders. Why is it okay for you to record people that you say are your friends and keep the recording?
Why is it okay? Aren't you the person that said, Garfield, it's okay if you record this portion, but I don't want you to record that portion when I'm going in on this nigga? What is she even talking about? The cleanup job was so horrible. She's asking, why is it okay? She's asking, why is it okay? When she is the one, when I can go back to Garfield, I can literally go back to Garfield and play it when she said, yes, it's okay, you can record this, but I don't want you to record this part when I tell you how this nigga was going upside my head. Stop it. Get some help. Yeah, see, I gotta get that Michael Jackson meme again. No, not Mike Jack. Michael Jordan when he says, stop it. Get some help. I gotta get that too.
Stop it. Get some help.
And hold it over somebody's head because you are in your feelings. Nobody did anything to him. So what? Revelation X, Saneter put that video up. He had the right to do that. So that's why you can say, and guess what? I have a recording for that. So you're a piece of shit, just like Neo X. Neo X recorded Saneter. I never thought she was my friend. Because she's a piece of shit. But she's a woman, right? She's not a leader, right? So Garfield, you're supposed to be a leader. Why are you sitting on the phone like just a little rat?
Why is he sitting on the phone like a little rat and you being a little fucking bedwench telling him he can record you? Why? Why is Garfield sitting on the phone like a little rat according to you, and you're sitting on the phone like the disgusting bedwench that you are, allowing the nigga to record you? Family, thank you so much for tuning in. This woman is unhinged. Saneter, we need to not we, but niggas from Harlem need to have a conversation with that nigga for beating on this old ass fucking woman, for having her think the way she's thinking now. She's not estranged. The bitch is crazy. And with that, I say peace.